Welcome, everyone. Today is not just another day. Today can be the day your life begins again. Because this video is not just about motivation. It's about truth. The truth that you forgot. The truth that can shake you awake and remind you of who you really are. You can do anything. Yes? You, the one watching this. The one who thinks they're behind. The one who thinks it's too late. The one who is tired, broken, stuck, afraid. The one who's been told they're not good enough, smart enough, strong enough. This video is for you. You have one life, one chance, one opportunity to build something great out of this time you've been given. And deep down, you know that. You feel it. There's a voice inside you that keeps whispering, "There's more for you." And today, I want to help you listen to that voice. I want you to remember the truth. You were not born to live average. You were not born to stay stuck. You were not born to just survive. You were born to build, to grow, to fight, to win. You were born to rise. And if you feel like you've lost your way, this is the beginning of your return. Because once you understand these 10 truths, once you feel them in your bones, you will never be the same again. This video will also help you improve your English. Subscribe now and start your journey. Lesson 1. Believe you can and you will get it. This is where everything starts. Not with talent, not with money, not with luck. It starts with belief. If you don't believe in yourself, it doesn't matter what skills you have. If you believe you're a loser, you'll act like a loser. If you believe you're too late, you'll stop trying. If you believe you're not smart enough, you'll never open the book. Your life becomes a reflection of what you believe, not what's true. There are people with no legs running marathons. There are people with no money building billion-dollar businesses. There are people with disabilities doing what normal people say is impossible. Why? Because they believed. They believed that they could, even when the world said they couldn't. They believed they had a chance, even when the odds were against them. And that belief, that fire in their heart, gave them the energy to fight. Let me tell you the truth. When you believe in something with your full heart, your brain starts working differently. It starts looking for answers instead of excuses. It starts finding possibilities instead of problems. It stops saying, "What if it doesn't work?" and starts saying, "What if it does?" This is not just motivational talk. This is science. Your brain follows your focus. Your life follows your belief. When you believe you can, you start building the path to get there. Think about it. Every great thing in this world, every airplane, every phone, every miracle, started as a belief in someone's mind. The Wright brothers believed humans could fly. Everyone laughed, but they believed, and they changed the world. So what about you? What if you believed in yourself, fully, completely, deeply, for the next 12 months? What would change? Who would you become? You can do anything, but only if you believe it first. This is where you start, not with a plan, not with motivation, but with belief. You have a dream inside you. Don't kill it with doubt. Don't kill it with fear. Don't kill it with someone else's opinion. Believe you can, and you will get it. Lesson 2. It's now or never. Most people live their whole life waiting for the right time, waiting for more confidence, waiting for someone to believe in them, waiting for the perfect plan, the perfect moment, the perfect day to begin. But the truth is, that day never comes. There is no perfect moment. There is only now, and now is all you have. You don't need more time. You need more urgency. Because while you're thinking about starting, someone else already started. While you're worrying about being ready, someone else is becoming ready through action. And one day, you'll look back and realize the only thing you needed was to begin. It's now or never is not a quote. It's a warning. Time will not wait for you. Opportunities will not knock forever. People will move on. Dreams will grow cold if you keep putting them off. And the longer you wait, the heavier regret becomes. Ask yourself, how many dreams have you buried because you waited too long? How many times have you told yourself, I'll start tomorrow, and now it's been years? You don't need more motivation. You need to realize that life is passing by. And if you don't take control, it will control you. You are not too young. You are not too old. You are not too late. But you will be if you don't move now. Think about someone who was given 1 month to live. They suddenly start living differently. They say what they always wanted to say. They go after what they were always afraid of. Why? Because they finally realize the truth. Time is limited. But you don't need a tragedy to wake you up. You can choose urgency now. You can say, I'm done wasting years of my life. You can say, I'm ready now, even if I'm scared. Make today the day you stop saying someday. Make today the day your future self will thank you for. Because 5 years from now, you will either be grateful you started or broken that you didn't. It's now or never. And if not now, when? Lesson 3. Trust the process. You won't see results on day 1. You won't feel powerful in week 1. You won't be perfect in month 1. But you must keep going. Because success is not about speed. It's about trust. You have to trust the process, even when it's silent, even when it's slow, even when it's invisible. The seed does not become a tree in 1 day. The gym does not change your body in 1 session. The book does not make you wise in 1 chapter. But every little action, every quiet day of effort, is building something inside you. You are not wasting your time. You are not failing just because it's hard. You are not behind just because someone else is ahead. You are in the process, and that process is sacred. Every step you take, no matter how small, is proof that you are growing. And growth is messy. It's uncomfortable. It's invisible at first. But if you trust it, if you stay with it, if you don't quit, it will change you from the inside out. Imagine someone who is learning to speak English. At first, they make mistakes. They sound slow. They feel embarrassed. They want to quit because it feels like they're not improving. But every single day they speak, read, think, and try. Their brain is rewiring. Their confidence is growing. They are becoming fluent even if they don't feel it yet. Now imagine if they quit just 1 week before it all clicked. They'd never know what they were capable of. That's how life works. The results are coming. But they show up after you prove you can wait. After you show discipline. After you show trust. The universe does not reward the person who starts. It rewards the person who keeps going. It rewards the one who walks through the rain and still believes the sun will come. So whatever your goal is, a business, your health, your dreams, your English, your mindset, trust the process. Don't check the results every hour. Just do the work, day by day, step by step, one by one. And I promise you, everything will change. Trust the process, because the process is building you. Lesson 4. 1 life, 1 chance. You don't get a second life. You don't get a do-over. You get one. Just one life. One body, one mind, one heart, one shot to live this journey on Earth. Yet look around. Most people live like they have forever. They waste days like they're infinite. They push their dreams to next year. They let fear, overthinking, and doubt kill every moment that could change their story. And then one day, they wake up too late. Let me ask you something. What are you waiting for? Do you really think your dream will wait for you forever? Do you really believe life will pause and protect your potential until you finally feel brave? It won't. Your time is running. Your chances are shrinking. And your future is being shaped by the actions you don't take. People talk about fear, but the real fear is this: wasting your only life. Because one day, your story will end. There will be no more chances. No more tomorrows. No more maybe next time. And when that day comes, will you be proud of how you lived? Will you smile knowing you gave it everything you had? Or will you feel that quiet, heavy pain of regret? Regret is not loud. It's quiet. It comes at night when you're alone. It whispers, "You could have been more, but you still have time. If you act now, you still have a chance. If you stop waiting, this is not just another day. This is your life. This is your shot. This is your one chance to build something that matters. A body you're proud of, a voice that inspires, a life that makes your younger self proud. You are not a mistake. You were born for a reason. Don't leave this world with your song still inside you. Say it with me. One life, one chance. I will not waste it. This is your time. Lesson 5. Trust the universe. Sometimes in life, things don't go the way you planned. You work hard, and it still doesn't happen. You give your heart, and they still leave. You try your best, and the world still says, not good enough. It's painful. It's frustrating. It makes you want to give up. But here's the truth you need to remember. Just because things didn't go your way doesn't mean they're not going the right way. You are not being punished. You are being redirected. There's a force greater than you. Call it life. Call it God. Call it the universe. Whatever name you give it, trust it, because it sees what you cannot see. It knows what you do not know. It is working in silence when you think nothing is happening. Think about the times you felt broken, but later realized it was a blessing. Think about the people who walked away, but made space for better ones. Think about the jobs you didn't get, that pushed you toward your true purpose. It didn't feel good in the moment, but it made sense later. You are being prepared. You are being trained. You are being guided, even in the dark. The universe is not here to destroy you. It's here to grow you. But you must do your part. Show up every day. Give your best. Stay kind. Stay hungry. Stay humble. And trust that everything you're going through, even the pain, has a purpose. There's a quote that says, "Rejection is just redirection." And it's true. The storm is not here to stop you. It's here to make you strong enough for what's coming next. You can cry, you can feel lost, but don't lose your faith. Trust the universe. It's working, even when you can't see it. It's listening, even when you feel alone. And it will reward your patience if you just keep walking. Don't give up. Don't walk away. Just trust. Because the universe gives its best gifts to those who do not quit. Lesson 6. No one is coming. You are the hero. No one is coming to save you. Not your parents, not your friends, not your teacher, not your boss. not some lucky break from the universe. No one is coming to knock on your door and say, "Here's the life you always dreamed of. Here's your confidence. Here's your freedom. Here's your success." If you want it, you must build it. This is not a movie. No superhero is flying in to rescue you. This is real life. And in real life, you are the hero. Yes, you, the one who feels weak, the one who feels small, the one who's been hurt, ignored, rejected, overlooked. You don't need to be saved. You need to stand up, because everything you need is already inside you. The courage, the strength, the discipline, the fire. It's all there, but it's sleeping. And today, I want you to wake it up. You see, waiting for someone else to save you is a trap. It's how years are wasted. It's how dreams die slowly. It's how people go to the grave with everything still inside them. You must become your own rescue. You must take full responsibility for your life, even the parts that were not your fault. Maybe they hurt you. Maybe life was unfair. Maybe your childhood was full of pain. Yes, it's not your fault. But healing, growing, winning, that's your job now. And that is the moment your life starts to change. When you say, "I will not wait anymore. I will become who I was always meant to be." Start small. Start scared. Start confused. But start. Don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for support. Don't wait for someone to come and believe in you. You believe in you. Be the hero you've been waiting for, because once you take full control of your life, you become unbreakable. Lesson 7. Everything adds up. Most people give up too soon. They go to the gym for 1 week and stop because they don't see results. They practice English for 10 days and quit because they still make mistakes. They start a business for 1 month and walk away because no one notices. Why? Because they don't understand this one simple truth. Everything adds up. Every step, every rep, every page, every word, every early morning, every late night. It all counts. Nothing you do with full heart is ever wasted. Even if the world doesn't see it yet, your future self is collecting those wins. You don't grow from one big moment. You grow from hundreds of small, invisible ones. The quiet days when no one claps. The boring days when you still show up. The painful days when you keep going anyway. That's where champions are made. Imagine a person who speaks just one English sentence out loud every day. It feels like nothing. It feels silly. But they keep going. One sentence. Every day. For 1 year. That's 365 sentences. That's 365 chances to train their brain. That's 365 layers of confidence. One day, someone says, "Wow, you speak English so well." They'll think it was overnight, but it wasn't. It was every little effort adding up. You're not behind. You're not failing. You're just in the middle of your journey. And everything you're doing is building something you can't see yet. Keep going. Because the book gets written one word at a time. The body gets built one rep at a time. The dream gets real one decision at a time. You are closer than you think. Just don't stop, because everything adds up, especially when you think it doesn't. Lesson 8. Don't die average. Most people die long before their body stops breathing. They live on autopilot. They wake up, eat, scroll, work, sleep, repeat. They follow the crowd. They settle. They obey rules they didn't write. And they slowly kill their own greatness. Why? Because somewhere along the way they were told, just be normal. Don't dream too big. Play it safe. Be realistic. Don't take risks. And so, they listened. But let me tell you the truth that no one told you. You were not born to be average. You were not born to just exist. You were born to shine, to build, to lead, to change things. You were born to write your own story, not to copy someone else's. But average is comfortable. It's easy. It's what the world rewards in the short term. No one laughs at average people. No one criticizes them. No one says, "Who do you think you are?" Because average people don't scare anyone. But the moment you try to break out, the moment you say, "I want more," the world will come for you. They'll call you crazy. They'll tell you to calm down. They'll say you're not being realistic. Don't listen, because being realistic is just another word for staying small. Let me ask you something. Do you really want to spend this one short life being average? Average dreams, average effort, average relationships, average money, average health, average life? If not, then you must fight. You must fight every day against the laziness, the fear, the comfort. You must demand more from yourself. You must walk alone if you have to. You must train your mind to be obsessed with growth. Don't be afraid to stand out. Be afraid of blending in. Be afraid of living the same year 75 times and calling it a life. The world will try to pull you down. People will laugh. They will doubt you. Let them. Because the truth is, the greatest revenge is living the life they said you could never have. Don't die average. Die empty. Die exhausted. Die proud, knowing you gave everything inside you. You only get one shot at this life. Make it a masterpiece. Lesson 9. You attract what you are. Life is not about what you want. It's about what you are. You can want success. You can want love. You can want respect. You can want a better life. But if you don't become the kind of person who matches those things, you will never hold them. Because the universe does not respond to wishes. It responds to identity. If you want powerful results, you must become a powerful person. If you want high-value people in your life, you must become high value. If you want big opportunities, you must be someone who is ready to receive them. Example. Imagine a radio tower standing tall on a hill. It doesn't chase cars. It doesn't run after people. It simply sends out a signal. 24 hours a day. Now think about a radio in someone's house. It picks up whatever signal matches its frequency. If the tower sends out 101.5 FM and the radio is tuned to 101.5 FM, boom. Music plays clearly. But if the radio is tuned to 94.3 FM, it hears nothing from that tower, even though the signal is still being sent. Why? Because the frequencies don't match. Now let's apply this to life. You are the tower. Your thoughts, your energy, your habits, your confidence. They're your signal. The world, people, jobs, chances, respect, opportunities is the radio. It picks up whatever you're sending. If you walk around sending out fear, doubt, laziness, and excuses, you will attract people and situations that match that. But if you start sending out confidence, discipline, hunger, and belief, you will attract people and situations that match that. You don't have to chase. You don't have to beg. You don't have to wait for luck. You just have to tune your signal. Change what you are, and life will respond to your new frequency. This is about everything. You want love? Be love. You want peace? Be peace. You want discipline? Be discipline. You want wealth? Be the kind of person who manages money, solves problems, creates value. Look in the mirror, not at your results, but at your habits. Ask yourself, Am I acting like the person I say I want to be? Because life is a mirror. It reflects you. You cannot attract greatness while living small. You cannot attract excellence with lazy effort. You cannot attract respect which you don't respect yourself. This is the hard truth. But it's also the key to freedom. Don't wait to feel ready. Don't wait to be perfect. Start acting like the version of you that has already made it. Talk like them. Walk like them. Think like them. Move like them. And one day, you will become them. Because you attract what you are, not what you say, not what you hope, what you are. So become more, and watch your life rise to meet you. Lesson 10. Master self-discipline. There is something in your house right now. It never sleeps. It never complains. It never waits for motivation. It never says, I don't feel like it today. It just keeps moving second by second. Tick, tick, tick. That thing is your clock. It is the perfect example of self-discipline. No matter what happens around it, whether it rains, whether you're tired, whether the world is falling apart, the clock never stops. It doesn't rush. It doesn't skip. It doesn't delay. It just keeps going. Second after second, minute after minute, hour after hour, every single day. And because of that silent, steady discipline, the entire world runs on it. Planes take off because of it. Schools begin because of it. People meet because of it. Lives are built around the discipline of a clock. Now think about this. If a simple machine like a clock can keep moving, what's stopping you? The truth is, you don't need to be loud to win. You don't need to be special. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be disciplined. Discipline is what turns goals into reality. It is what makes small dreams grow into big victories. It is what takes you from someday to done. Let me tell you something important. Motivation is a feeling. Discipline is a choice. Motivation comes and goes. Discipline stays. Motivation is loud. Discipline is quiet, but it builds empires. So how do you master it? Start like the clock. Start small. Move second by second. But never stop. Even if you're tired, move. Even if you're scared, move. Even if no one claps for you, move. Don't depend on the mood. Depend on the mission. Because one day, just like the clock, you'll look back and realize your silent discipline created everything, and the world will run on the life you built. Lesson 11. Make your importance. Look up at the sky. Every morning, without fail, the sun rises. It does not ask, will anyone notice me today? It does not care who thanks it. It does not wait for permission. It does not try to prove anything. It knows its importance. Because when the sun rises, the world wakes up. The trees grow, the flowers bloom, the ice melts, the cold disappears, and life begins again. The sun does not beg to be seen. It shows up fully, and the world adjusts to its power. Now listen carefully. You are like the sun. But the problem is, you've been acting like a shadow. You dim your light to make others comfortable. You shrink your value to avoid judgment. You hide your power because you're scared they'll say, you've changed. But you have to change. You have to rise. You have to understand something most people never do. If you don't make your importance, no one else will. You must decide that you matter. You must protect your time. You must speak with value. You must walk like your energy is expensive, because it is. When you make your importance, you stop begging for attention and start commanding respect. Let me explain it simply. Imagine if the sun said, I'm afraid they won't like me shining. And it stayed down. what would happen? Darkness, cold, confusion. Everything would stop growing. That's exactly what happens when you stop showing up fully in your own life. Everything around you gets smaller. Everything feels colder. You start to disappear. You were not born to stay small. You were born to bring heat. You were born to light the way. You were born to create growth. In your life and in others. So don't wait for someone to invite you to rise. You rise because you know your role. You rise because you know your worth. You rise because you are the sun in your own sky. And from today onward, walk like you are important. Because you are. Make your importance. Don't ask for it. Own it. Lesson 12. Don't waste your life. One day your life will end. Not in a movie way. Not with background music. Just quietly. And on that day, the most painful question will not be, did I fail? The most painful question will be, did I even try?